It is only when we truly know and understand we have limited time on earth, and we have no way of knowing when our time is up, that we will begin to live each day to the fullest, as if it were the only one we have. "20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. The purpose of life, after all, is to live it, to taste experience to the utmost, to reach out eagerly and without fear for a newer and richer experience. To those who stay put, the world is but an imaginary place. But to the movers, the makers, and the shakers, the world is all around, an endless invitation. So the only question left to ask yourself is, where should you go now?"
What a way to start your day, huh?
Yes.
Very inspirational right there. What's going on, my people? I came in loaded. I got weapons with me right now. I got a sniper that you're going to want to hear from, and that is Christina Perry. And I'll tell you a little bit about herself in a second. But ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. This is Yup Daily. And oh my goodness, we've gone 3 weeks in a row, Monday through Friday, all out social media and business development, social media and ad tag messes, social media and recruiting, social media and forum, social media and relationship building, anything and everything you wanted to see, we've given it to you. And this is the cap of this season that we've just given you, because starting Monday, oh yeah, I got a whole new coming your way, and I hope you are ready for it. But before we go ahead and get started on a recap and today's incredible training with this rock star, allow me to say good morning to some of my happy people. What's going on, Michael D. Ambra? What is going on, Julie Kelly? Hey, hey, hey. That's right, avocado toast in the house. Kathy Clemens, glad to have you. I'm so happy and grateful for each and every one of you in here. Hey, Cindy, Debbie Morton from Phoenix. What's up? What's up? Hello, Lori. Seattle is in the house without a doubt. Donna Prakash from Florida. What's up? What's up? I sounded like Oprah on that last one. Florida. Okay, but here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you hit that share button. Make sure that you connect us with your communities, because as you know, I come in here day in and day out and give you a whole lot of love. And today is going to be probably the best one in the last 3 weeks. And here's why. This rock star that is with me right now, not only is the chief sales officer of our company, and not only she has a track record, experience, knowledge, wisdom, youth, and a whole lot more, but she has developed organizations in the hundreds of thousands across the globe. She is responsible for hundreds of millions of dollars of gross revenue for different opportunities. She herself was a co-founder of a network marketing company in the past. She's been featured in business magazines, and one of the best people to travel and hang out with. As you know, if you know anything about the Young Entrepreneur Project, we travel a lot. So ladies and gentlemen, give a whole lot of virtual love to the one and only Christina Perry. What's up?
Good morning. It's just so amazing to be able to be here with you. I sit here and I listen to you share my background. I want to look around and see who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But I have to do this, Ali. I mean, you jump on every day with our Yup Dailies, and you just don't talk about yourself. And so, I have to do a little, bragging myself on your background.
Okay.
We've known each other about 5 months now.
Yeah.
And I certainly feel like it's been a lifelong friendship, partnership, hashtag strategic partner, right? That's who you are. But it's been an honor. But everyone, it's just so important just to know a little bit about Ali Madawi. He actually didn't even come to the U.S. until he was 18 years old. So he's only been here a couple of years. I always have to do that because you always talk about youth. Anyway, he came here when he was 18 years old. But here's the thing. He didn't speak any English whatsoever. And he was actually homeless for about 3 years. And he has just overcome so much adversity. And that's why I have even more respect for who he is as a person, for who he is as a leader. And sometimes I think leader and leadership is used too loosely. But this is a man that definitely is high up in that leadership, leading the ship, lead your ship, and that's who he is. You know, he now speaks 5 languages. I always get a kick out of being on a Zoom, and all of a sudden he'll just burst out in a language, and I'm going, yeah, I'll stick to English, thank you. I can say a couple of words in different languages, but I'm saying it's over there. But I also look at, you know, Ali, and why it's so important to follow him and to, when in his trainings, when he's out here to help you succeed. He's actually had 7 traditional businesses himself, and actually had an amazing, successful exit strategy for each of those. He's 6 Sigma trained. He's actually been teaching me a lot of that, which has been very eye-opening and amazing itself. I mean, he's written a book that's in 7 countries right now, and he's helped more than 50,000 people online marketing to become successful over the last 14 years in combination of 2 billion, that's with a B, in sales. So this is definitely someone you want to listen to. And, you know, it's an honor for, you know, us to be able to have you every day coming to, you know, 11 o'clock sharp Eastern, coming to all of the people that are listening in, and always giving them those nuggets that are truly going to help them move forward. So I just had to brag about you for a minute, Ali.
You are too kind. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering, training started 5 minutes ago. They call that edification. See, edification does not mean hype up, exaggerate, and market someone. Is just to genuinely, truthfully share how you feel about that person along the way you're sharing their timeline, along the way you're sharing their accolades. And I got a side note for each and every one of you on that. It is a dangerous thing. What I mean is, the moment you start believing your edification, like you personally, that's when you're on your way out. So I am grateful, humble, and excited to hear everything that I heard. But that's my past. Like, you know, like Simba and Rafiki, right? He hit him in the, he's like, that's in the past too. You shouldn't be complaining about that hit. So all of that is in the past. But what I will tell you is, it only matters the impact that you are creating in the future. And this is why I am here with you every single day, to share my journey and learn with you, learn for you, and learn from you. And this amazing young woman in here, oh yeah, she's going to be giving us a whole lot of love. So with that, Christina Perry, you've been with me and watching. I've seen you on and off throughout the whole last 3 weeks that I've dedicated to all things social media and business development. And I've seen you communicate and engage and interact. And for someone who really established yourself before and without social media for the most part, can you tell us the things that we have been teaching over the last 3 weeks from your perspective? Can it create the same success and being a 7-figure earner that you've achieved without social media at a speedier way? Or is there a little bit more to it?
Wow, that is such a great question. So I've been full-time in this industry, direct sales, affiliate marketing. I always kind of joke about that. I think it's your age based on what you call it, traction marketing, whatever it is, but doing this for 19 years. And when I actually made a decision to do this full-time, Facebook didn't exist. I think we had MySpace. Still was a little confused with that. So when I started, none of this existed. And the company that I was with that really catapulted and took me to that 7-figure mark was when social media hit, was through, and I'm just going to refer to Facebook right now, which is the platform, we're sharing right now. When Facebook really became popular. And, what I'll share with you, Ali, is when we started learning and actually started training, since then you've got Instagram, you've got, all of these others, LinkedIn's been around, but that used to actually be more of just from the professional career job side. That's changed a lot. But when we came out on social media and started training on it, the do's, the don'ts. That's what catapulted our business. And so, do I believe that you can still have success without social media? Sure. However, I do feel that with social media today, that's why it's so important to learn all the different aspects that you've been teaching and training, to really hone in on those, to make sure that you understand them to the fullest, because it's social media. Yes, you've got to do the follow-up. Yes, you need to do all of that. But I think every bit of this is so important to move yourself forward in a faster fashion.
Absolutely. You know what my hope for the last 3 weeks was to simply educate that the fundamentals are 100% the same. Social media for me, and let's talk about Facebook. That's my hub. Facebook is the biggest networking event that does not have an expiration date or time, and it exists throughout the whole day. What I mean is, if I wanted to go to a networking event right now, let's say there's no COVID, I'll have to actually block off a whole morning or a whole afternoon or a whole evening, depending on the actual event itself. Then I got to get ready, and then I got to, drive to the event. I got to stop my prospecting and income producing activities, walk into the place, and then I'm going from one table to another to get some business cards and shake hands. And hopefully, when I come back home, I'm actually going to follow up with the 7 business cards that I've gotten. Versus your timeline is every table in every networking event. And every human being is an existent person in that network. And I don't have to drive, spend gas, take time out of my day, spend a beverage or a meal or none of the above. And I can do it in a comfort of my own PJs, 24/7. So for me, social media is giving you the fuel that you need in order to do those fundamentals and do them a little bit better. For me, social media removed barriers. For me, social media removed excuses of, I don't have time, I don't have money, I don't have this, I don't have that. It doesn't matter. You're already posting on social media. Why not post something of value? You already are sharing. Why not share something of value? You already are talking to people. Why not talk to them about your business and create something that is bigger and better? So it's not, for me at least, social media is not whether I can or cannot do it. It's more of, will I or will I not do it? And then there's a flip side to that. You and I have both seen, and I'm 35 years old, but I've been in business long enough that I've seen an evolution where, especially in network marketing, right? Like it went from all the black eyes that it had had over the years of scams and FTC issues and whatnot. And then it transitioned into social media, where everyone now is a guru and a coach and a mentor and a speaker and an author. Everyone is a bestseller. Social media gives everybody the ability to be whatever you want. Can you elaborate on the importance of being authentic and not lose sight of what actually matters? Because you and I both know, God knows there's a whole lot of that stuff still out there.
Ooh, absolutely. I have to go back for a second, though, when you started talking about all those networking events. That really took me back. And although it's awesome to be face to face and what I say, belly to belly with people, I just went, whoo. I was doing all of that. And I think about the time that is involved in that. But let's talk about being authentic, because on social media, you can put out whatever information you want to put out there, whether it's true or not. And I'm not sure the direction that you wanted me to go with this. So I'm just going to go with what was the first thing that came up with me, to me. And that is, you have to be your authentic self. Right. And I know some people say, one of the things that we say in our company is faith it till you make it. But I know some people out there do the fake it till you make it. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Please don't. When you are social media and you're presenting yourself, first of all, be who you are. Be you. Be, God made you the way you are. Don't try to be someone else, right? But when you're presenting yourself out there, make sure that you're being true to yourself, because people are going to follow, buy from, connect with the true you.
Right.
Don't try to pretend to be something you're not. Don't fake accolades. You know, one of the things I may be going off on tangents here, but one of the things I would just get tickled at, that, you know, somebody would make, you know, 5,000 in 1 month, one time.
No, they're a 4-figure earner per month, right?
Yes. And so these are some of the things that it's just so important for you to be so true to yourself. And here's the one thing I'll have some people say to me, you know, when people have experience, and maybe someone is an entrepreneur, but if you're joining a company or starting a company, and you may think to yourself, you know, I don't feel like that I have the experience of talking to other people. The bottom line is, when you join a company, you've been there for 2 days, you know more than the person that you're talking to.
Yeah.
You know, I know I dove a little bit deeper there, but on social media, be who you are and share authentically who you are. So hopefully, I'm not sure if that's completely answering your question, but
No, it definitely addressed it. Another side of that is the simplicity of building a business leveraging social media. You know, we talk about, for the last 3 weeks, literally, I've done a good job hammering it in everybody's head about ad tag message, a system that removes the pressure of me having to learn everything about a business. Rather, if I have 2 jobs, if I'm busy, if I'm, you know, a busy parent or whatever the case may be, 10-minute spurts here and there, I can have a natural, organic conversation with someone. And as simple as, hey, I just found a way to get paid leveraging Facebook. And if that person shows an ounce of interest, well, great question. Why don't I just give you access to the group itself? I'll tag you in 1 or 2 videos and let's chat afterwards. That's the ad tag message system that we talk about. A lot of times not a lot of times, you know, now more than ever, because of this guru society that we are in, because of social media, everyone is teaching, you know, you got to build funnels and have extensions and know everything about websites and analytics and algorithms, that the person is intimidated. Like, dude, I don't even know how to even say hi to somebody on Facebook, and you're asking me to build, you know, so the duplication part itself usually is challenging. The more complex a process is. What's your take on the you know, and especially that you've built incredible businesses over the years without social media? So what's your take on hearing that process?
Yeah, I could, because I'm authentic and I say it like it is. Because I came from the belly to belly, picking up the phone, going through that entire process. I still like to have that. Of course, we have Zoom today. But when you look at the simplicity of ad tag message, when you simply have a simple question and someone shows interest, and, you know, all of you that are listening in, you know, we have people that are part of our company. We also have other people that are listening in from different companies. But think about that, if you have this Facebook group and you have, you know, a video, a short video that explains what it is that you're doing. We didn't have that. So think about the simplicity of, just like you were just saying, whatever your company is, whatever your product is, whatever that is, just a short question. When they're showing interest, say, what if I go ahead and add, and then you're tagging them into that specific video. And I know you've done specific training. I'm just kind of recapping because there may be somebody new listening in, but they're getting that information, and then you're connecting them with someone else when you reach that messaging. You know, Ollie, here's what I firmly believe now. I'm a total believer in this because I've seen it work. I've watched it over the past few months. I've seen it work. I've seen the simplicity. And there are people out there. We are connected with a lot of people that know how to do the funnels, right, that have the extensions. You know, these people are multiple 6, 7-figure earners, but they had to get to that place. And I look at, when you take the average person, it's so important that we've got to connect with those people, because it's like you said, not everybody knows how to do all of that. So it's those simple steps in moving forward. Now, 6 months ago, I might have said, well, wait a minute, I just need to pick up the phone and just call somebody, because I was still doing that, even though I did use a lot of Facebook, did start taking advantage of Zoom even before COVID hit, and we've got all of that. But when you've got truly this simple question, have something already set up in this Facebook group, guide them there, tag them. They're able to see the video. I've never personally seen something more duplicatable, and that's key. More duplicatable and easy, simple as this.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned the word, duplicatable. I learned from a couple, John and Nadia Melton. I give them credit when credit is due. They do $30 million a month of business. And here's the interesting thing. They're working with less than 8,000 people. Like this is the growth of the organization, right? So to do $30 million a month with about 8,000 people, and guess what they teach all day, every day? Guess what they work with all day, every day? Guess the only thing that they're teaching? Just learn how to add someone in a group, tag them in a video, and bring them in a messenger conversation with me. So anything outside of that is enhanced, advanced, and add-ons. It definitely helps. But in reality, if you simplify the process, as I always say, for my little guy, Sebastian, who's almost 4 years old, or his grandma, who's almost 60 years old, they both need to be able to say, I can do this. And everyone in between will be able to say, I can do this. It is part of the decision-making. The moment we were on earlier and people are reaching out, asking for doing physical events together. And, I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter if it's impressive. It matters if it duplicates. Oh, I want to have an elegant event. It doesn't matter, because all that audience is going to come and have your free food and have a couple of beverages, and they're like, this was fancy. There's no way I'm ever going to organize anything like this. It has to duplicate. And social media and the ATM system specifically will create the ultimate duplication in your business. Now, why have I been priming you all this time? We've been working really, 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 really hard. We have many events, summits, challenges that are coming up from our community to yours. They're complementary. And one of them is what we call the Drop, Drink, Shrink event that we're going to announce the official date. We'll keep it for our private community, but we're going to announce it Monday night. But Christina, what would you like to share, if you could just tease and not give it all out, about the Drop, Drink, Shrink campaign first? Do it. Line.
Line. I am just so excited about the Drop, Drink, Shrink. I love it, Julie, just seeing that. Here's one of the things that I've said, again, 19 years, the majority of it has been in health and wellness. And one of the things I do love about our community is that we have, different verticals. But the bottom line is, if you don't have your health, nothing else matters. That's the bottom. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care what business you're in. It doesn't matter if you do not have your health. What matters? And so we are so excited, and we know that Drop, Drink, Shrink, this hashtag, this experience, this campaign, there's going to be, we don't even know the value yet of winners that are going to be. I don't want to say too much. I'm trying, we kind of joke with Jimmy, our CEO, about he spews and gives it all out. I just want to tell you that there's just lots of prizes that are involved in this. We've got an amazing, so those of you listening in, we've got the official Drop, Drink, Shrink Facebook group. Request to join. You'll want to be a part of this, but we are about to launch something that is going to go viral.
Yep.
That's going to change millions of lives.
Yep.
We are looking to have all of these products across the globe. But I can tell you this, it's going to uplift people. It's going to bring people together. We're going to get people more healthy every day. And just ask to join the group. You'll start seeing. I don't want to give away too much, but I'm just sharing.
No, you're good. That was perfect. Yeah. So just request to Drop, Drink, Shrink. It's a Facebook group called Drop, Drink, Shrink. And guess what? Once you're added in that group, we're going to tag you on a video. Once we tag you on a video, we're going to have a conversation on the Messenger. I'm going to teach you the process. Now, we have another event that we're priming and preparing for, and this has never been done the way we're going to do it, and that is your Fire Your Boss 5-day challenge. I mean, just listen to that. 5-day Fire Your Boss challenge. It is a brand new format, a brand new process that we're going to be working with. It's never done before. I know we've had many challenges. The Yep to Freedom Challenge. This is going to be totally different. And we're going to announce that as well on Monday. And oh my goodness, Christina, I'll let you, I'm gonna,
Yes, I have to touch on this because, and Ali tells me not to talk about my age with him. We actually laugh about that, but I was, been doing this for 19 years and I started when I was 37. I share that to say there's nothing better than being able to call in well. That means you're not calling in sick. You're calling in.
I love that.
Yes, boss. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm just calling in. I will not be there anymore. When you're able to call in well, which means you've been able to make that exit. Because I worked for, and let me say this, there is nothing wrong. I did great at a job. I did great in my career. There's nothing wrong with having a job. So I want to make sure everyone knows that. But I always dreamed of being that entrepreneur and taking that step. I would have done it sooner if I had, or if I had been a part of what you all will see. And I think he started the date, I think it's May 24th, but we'll get all that information out of Fire Your Boss. I probably would have started as an entrepreneur much earlier than the age of 37, but I did that. And well, I guess, you know, being the CSO, I guess I'm back in a job, but I'm in the world that I want to be in, which is entrepreneurship. So I'm going to tell you something. I am so excited about this Fire Your Boss challenge. And I think we're going to attract so many people that dream of becoming entrepreneurs, but it's that leap of faith. It's that next step. How do I do this and how I feel secure in calling in well?
Last but not least, for our internal members, you're going to want to tune in Monday night. I was wondering if you were gonna slip, but you're gonna want to tune in Monday night. There's a lot that we're adding as tools and resources for you to be able to build your business. And I mean, all right, if you can do, I'm just gonna do. If you can do this, you'll be able to make money. All right, yeah, like this. Okay, so you're gonna have to tune in Monday to know exactly what I mean. And I am grateful. I'm excited. I appreciate each and every one of you truly for giving us every single day. If I don't talk to you throughout the whole day, for those that I'm personally working with, I'll be seeing you Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are starting a brand new series for the next 3 weeks again. Yes, it is still going to have to do a whole lot about business development. And I'm going to get really, really personal with you on, as literally, you're going to meet me every morning at 11. You're going to feel like it's a one-on-one private coaching session. I'm going to go from A to Z on everything you need to know in order for you to do what I have done over the last 14 years. And I'm going to simplify it. If you know anything about me, I don't like complicating things. I want to know 1, 2, and 3 and keep going. And every single day, I'm going to give you step-by-step on what I've done to create what you are seeing. So I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Enjoy your Friday. Be safe. And we'll talk to you Monday. Christine, I appreciate you, my friend.
You too. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Ciao.